Hello.
Okay, very good.
All right. Good morning. I'm Michael Schrager, and this is my partner, James D'Onofrio. We're the prosecution attorneys for the case of the Industrial Revolution and how it destroyed our society's youth, killed the natural environment, and gave people the most unsafe working conditions possible. By the end of this case, we hope that you, the jury, will find the defendant guilty on all charges. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this case is about the Industrial Revolution and how badly it affected our youth, the environment, and the horrific working conditions that these people were placed in. We will call 6 witnesses in total to question them and further encourage you to find the defendant guilty. Called to the stand will be an economist who focuses on how the Industrial Revolution impacted our economy, an inventor named Thomas Edison, Adam Smith, who is an expert on political economy, Henry Ford, who created and utilized the idea of an assembly line, a consumer products made during the Industrial Revolution, and the Industrial Revolution itself. The defense might say that the Industrial Revolution was a time of prosperity for the economy because of how much and how fast the materials were made. The sickening part is that the people don't know how their products were made or the conditions they are made in. First of all, the main force of labor is children. Some families are so poor that they have to make their children work just to survive. And many times children were taken out of their orphanages to work in a factory until they were 21 and sometimes even 24 years old. Children would start working as young as 6 years old. Could you imagine a 6-year-old boy or girl working close to 12 hours a day? The working conditions for these children were absolutely horrific. There were close to no safety regulations. The machines were not suitable for kids and even adults to be handling. Fingers and sometimes even entire limbs were lost, and many people died because the machines were so hazardous. By the end of this case, we will ask that you find the defendant guilty on all charges, that the Industrial Revolution destroyed our children's youth and put workers in danger with their horrific working conditions.
Thank you. Okay, defense, your opening statement.
Should I can you hear me?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Carrie Devaney, and this is my partner, Emily Riley, and it is our utmost pleasure to represent the Industrial Revolution, who stands on trial today. The Industrial Revolution enters her plea as not guilty on all charges. The defendant stands here falsely accused of having an overall negative impact on humanity after it began in England in the mid-1700s. A very serious accusation to be tried in court. This case is about the mistaken notion that the Industrial Revolution was an overall negative occurrence, which is completely ludicrous, for the Industrial Revolution improved the lives of millions of people. It gave us more nutritious food in abundance, medicine for diseases once thought incurable, rights for women and minorities, and technology people could never have even dreamed of. The Industrial Revolution was a positive spark that led to a revolution that changed the world. To prove our stance beyond reasonable doubt, we're calling upon Adam Smith, a key figure in the Scottish Enlightenment, an economist with facts to support our statements of economic and population growth, a consumer, Thomas Edison, one of the most revolutionary scientists of this time, and Henry Ford, another revolutionary, here to prove today that the Industrial Revolution is innocent on all charges. We only ask of you to do what is fair and just, to free our client from what she is wrongly accused of. The prosecution does not have sufficient proof to indict our client, and therefore she must be released. Thank you.
Okay. I really like this case because you could really, and I'm not just saying this to sound like cliche like the teacher, you really could argue this either way. There's some great arguments to be made either way, okay? So I would ask jurors, don't go into it with that